I just try to keep reminding myself that the fact that I'm taking a break right now is not because I'm lazy, it's not because I can't do it. So people know themselves. People are, I would say in my head, I feel like people are confident. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alithy, and here on my channel, I love to share hair tips, lifestyle, and occasional vlogs. So if that's something that's up your sleeve, make sure to subscribe now already. Don't worry, I'll wait. Subscribed yet? Perfect. All right, let's continue the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 things that university has taught me so far. Some of you may know this, some of you don't. I'm about to start my second year of uni, and I currently study social work. So like social work in itself has taught me a lot about people and myself. You learn a lot about psychology, sociology, and all that good stuff. If you end up liking this video or you like it so far, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. My goal for this month is to hit 500 subscribers, so help me hit that goal, guys. That would mean so much to me. And like this video if you like it, and make sure to share your thoughts in the comments down below. If you face some of these challenges, what other challenge you face, or if you disagree with me on something that I mentioned, I would like to hear your thoughts down below. And without further ado, let's just get right on to the video. University life can seem so intimidating. I just wanted to start off by saying a few like intro words, because before just getting into it directly, I did not want to continue studying like immediately. I wanted to take like a gap year just to like work, travel, find myself, you know, all that stuff. But my parents pushed and insisted for me to start studying immediately. So I took their advice, and I think that that was the best decision that I could have made, because I feel like university is so like free. There's so much space in between schedules that you can really, like, if you're good at planning, you could really find loops in your schedule to do what you love and not feel like school is all you have and all you think about 24/7. So yeah, I just wanted to start off by saying that for any of you who are still in high school, you're gonna thank yourself for just doing it at once, so you don't have to think like in the back of your head that this is something you have to accomplish, because it's done, you know? So keep that in mind when making your decision for what you want to do after high school. Tips from someone who didn't want to continue studying after high school. Time management in university is a life or death skill, because if you don't learn time management, trust me, university will chop you up, grind you, and spit you back out. I learned time management skills pretty early on, already in high school. The assignments were piling up, having a job, and trying to find time to spend with family and friends. I had to learn how to like use and regulate my time. And same goes for university, because life just gets even more complicated. Like, it doesn't get easier, it will get harder. Time is money, baby. Let me just summarize it up. Time is money, and you gotta know how to use it properly. The next thing that uni has definitely taught me is that taking breaks is a part of productivity. As a person who has imposter syndrome and tries to be perfect like all the time, I can get in my head a lot, like being like, oh, I didn't do this, so now I have to like double up my workload. But doing that, you're just like self-sabotaging. I just try to keep reminding myself that the fact that I'm taking a break right now is not because I'm lazy, but actually because I want to give myself and you yourself to give yourself time to just recuperate, maybe take a break and just disconnect. Honestly, just disconnect from school itself to come back and have more fuel and more energy to do even better than you did before. Okay, let's talk about something different. Let's talk about friendships. I feel like in university, friendship shifts a lot, because it's really like a time in life where you kind of like know yourself. You kind of know what you like, you know, at least that you want to study to do something with that degree, because otherwise you would just start working, I mean, after high school. So people know themselves. People are, I would say in my head, I feel like people are confident, and you know, you own who you are, you own your space, you own your whole aura, you feel me? And so clashing in friendships and having disagreements is totally normal. Speaking from my standpoint, I feel like it's easy to find your group of friends in uni if you start like from the beginning of school, and not just like if everyone else has started and you miss the first few days of school. Those are very crucial. Make sure you show up for those. And on that note, like being able to allow yourself to disagree with people. We're all different for a reason. Like, imagine everyone being the same, liking the same thing, wearing the same thing. how boring would life be if things were that way? You know what I'm saying? So like just learning to coexist basically is super important in university. Super important if you want to keep friendships. Your mental health matters more than grades. Should I say closer to the mic, or did y'all hear? Because let me tell you this, you can literally pause your education in uni. Uni is like you chose it. You went in on the website. You did that, okay? So you can also choose to pause it. You can choose to end it. You can choose to take a break. You can choose to disconnect and reconnect. Don't let school consume you. School is not everything. School will give you the tools that you need to become everything, but it's not everything. Next point I'd like to talk about is that you grow the most when you're uncomfortable. Man, oh man, have I been uncomfortable in uni. It's so challenging, it's confusing, and most of all overwhelming. But through that, like, think of how much you will grow having all those things on your plate and still managing to balance it and make it look flawless, okay? It's definitely a super duper amazing feeling when you hand in a test and you pass it and you just like, you can just sit and reflect on how hard that test was, but still look at your grade and see that you passed and be like, wow, how proud I am of myself, knowing that I also prioritize my well-being. You grow when you're uncomfortable, even though it's very uncomfortable and might not feel like what you prefer to do. That's when you grow. Like I said in the intro, university gives you so many opportunities and you define your experience in university. You can literally start a whole business during university. I'm telling you, like, you have time. Learn time management. Figure out a skill. Figure out something that you're really good at. Like, no joke. Figure out something that you're really good at and that you could do without feeling like, oh, this is tiring, and make something out of that. Before starting uni, my mom really like motivated me that if you start now, just know you have so many ideas, you can really like form them and make something out of them. And that's what truly inspired me to start selling products online, like selling the ebooks that I have for hair care, because I have so many relatives and people I know who struggle with taking care of their 4C hair, or they don't have anyone to look up to and be like, oh, that person has advice on something that I'm like facing realistically, you know, because on social media, people make it look a certain type of way. Having all that in mind, I was like, I could really like start something that resonates with my audience, which is people with natural hair looking for a simple way to take care of it. And now I'm taking like consultations on how to take care of 4C hair, doing children's hair, teaching their mothers how to take care of 4C hair. All of this will be linked down below, by the way. Imposter syndrome, guys, let's talk about it. Ooh, this mic, baby. Let me just, Imposter syndrome is something that I recently actually came to terms with that I have, because I've always like seen myself as a person who like, I'm a go-getter. If I want something, I will hyper focus on that thing. But the voices in my head, bro, they be loud sometimes, the negative ones especially. And that's something that I've like sat and like, I'll be like, whoa, why am I thinking like this? Why am I telling myself in my head that no one cares about what I'm doing? I mean, people don't care, but I mean like, there's someone who will care. How many people are we on earth? Like billions. There's someone who will care about what you're doing. Trust. We are too many people for one person not to care. Being negative towards yourself is not kind. It's not. Would you want your closest friend to talk about you or to talk to you the way you talk to yourself sometimes when you're like speaking down on yourself and your ideas? Probably wouldn't. You probably wouldn't be friends with such a person. If you have like something you want to do, like think positively. Think like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can try. The power of thinking in your head that I'm not gonna do this because I have the aim of succeeding. I'm gonna do this with the aim of trying and seeing where it leads. I'm making it exist to make it look good later. Clock it. There is so much good in this world. Let's start off positive. There is so much good in this world. There are so many things you can do, so many things you can achieve, but there are also negative people in this world who have it as a mission because they have so much hatred in their heart and within themselves. It has nothing to do with you, that intentionally choose to bring you down. You always have to remember that if you experience like racism, injustice, I say racism first because I'm a black female in a white man's land. Like what? I'm a black female in Sweden. Like there's a lot of racism here. That does not go to say that I wake up every day and I think that every single white person I see is racist towards me. That's not the case. If I lived like that, I would be so depressed. I have white friends. I have white people that I love. And evil is a choice, I feel like, because in general, like God made this earth good. He made this earth with love. This earth was built with love. People are born out of love. So why would hatred be the first choice? You feel me? If you ever like go through such stuff, speak up for yourself. If not your parents, your sibling, tell them, like tell anyone who can help you. If you don't feel brave enough to talk about it yourself, but someone who can advocate for you. But most importantly, the first step is to advocate for yourself and stand up for yourself. Like don't play. The second to last point that I wanted to talk about is the importance of knowing how to budget and manage your money, because you don't want no loans on your name. Each time I do this, know that it's something important. You don't want no loans. I don't have any loan on my name right now. I am clear. You know why? Because I listen to my mother when she says stay at home and go and study. You understand? Be smart with your money. Time is money and you take care of that money when you get it. Guys, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, okay? And I'm going to hold your hand when I tell you this. You don't have to have it all figured out. I don't have it all figured out. It might seem maybe like I have it very figured out, but that's only because I'm trying. I'm holding your hand. It's not going to look perfect. Matter of fact, it's going to look real shitty in the start and maybe in the middle and quite a lot towards the end. But the most important thing you have to think about is that it's all a part of the journey. The end goal is to meet Jesus and God up in heaven. That's when you're like, oh, I'm finished. You know, everything is an experience. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to look perfect. You do your best and you put your best foot forward. Always put your best foot forward. Always try to the max. Not just like, try. You try, you do it. But at the end of the day, if you fail, it's not just failure, it's a lesson. Just know that you tried. And what have you learned? How to do it better next time. And that's all I have to say. You guys, I have to hurry to the train. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Help me reach my 500 subs this month by subscribing. Comment down below, like this video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye.